In a few days, I'm retiring the first trans voice course that I ever released, so I thought I would share with you the story of how this course came to be. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm a gender-affirming voice teacher. But I wasn't always a gender-affirming voice teacher. I used to be a singer, songwriter, and a singing teacher. I started teaching singing between 2008, 2010, and by 2012, I was making the majority of my income from private singing teaching in my home. And fun fact, I used to live with a trumpet player who also taught private lessons in our home. So our students would meet in the living room, like a little waiting room for extremely cool people. In the years that followed, I changed a lot. I stepped into my identities as trans and disabled, and I decided to focus my singing teaching studio to only teaching trans and disabled people just like me. Because these groups don't traditionally have a lot of disposable income for singing lessons, I created a scholarship program called the Right to Sing Award. I raised a bit of money and I was able to give a bunch of free voice lessons to people in those groups. And actually, another fun fact, every person that I gave a scholarship to was both trans and disabled, by coincidence. In the process of advertising the Right to Sing Award, a trans youth organization in Montreal found out about me, and they reached out and asked if I would be interested in teaching an in-person workshop about exploring your trans voice. I had never heard of gender-affirming voice work, trans voice training, any of that before, but it combined all of my favorite things: trans people, nerding out about the voice, and solving interesting pedagogical problems. Thus, trans vocal exploration was born. I taught this workshop dozens of times, both in person and online, and eventually I decided to pre-record the material and turn it into an online course. That course was launched in September of 2021, and now, 3 years later, I'm retiring it. If you want to get it before it leaves my store on September 1st, you can use code THANKYOU at checkout for 40% off. So that's all the lore. Thanks for listening all the way to the end, and I hope this helps.